High car prices have Utahns driving their old cars longer, but new data shows electric cars are actually getting cheaper, a lot cheaper.
Yeah, tonight KSL Inflation Buster Matt Gephardt examines why.
There is one type of car that sellers cannot seem to give away.
For people who are interested in an electric car, those are heavily discounted right now.
That is especially true here in Utah. You can see for yourself in data shared with the KSL investigators from iSeeCars.com. In August, demand for the Nissan Leaf was down 20% nationally, but down more than 23% in the Salt Lake market. Sales for the Chevy Bolt down 18% around the country, but more like 23% in Utah. Or the Tesla Model 3, down about 25% nationally, but down a whopping 32% here in the Beehive State.
Electric cars work for some people, but they don't work for everyone.
One of the main reasons they don't work for everyone, says Kelley Blue Book's Brian Moody, is a lack of confidence in not getting stuck. Charging a battery takes a lot longer than filling up a gas tank, and in a place like Utah where commutes can be long, easy access to power, especially fast charging stations, that's not a guarantee. And there are questions as to whether or not the power grid could even handle a massive switch to electric vehicles. That is a legitimate concern, says Andrew Phillips.
Electric vehicles are going to, do require us to upgrade our infrastructure.
Phillips is a doctor of high voltage engineering. His company, EPRI, tests new technologies on behalf of power companies. He says that at current EV growth rates, the grid can keep up.
But if it exponentially increases, we are going to have to work it out.
Another concern that consumers have voiced, what if the power goes out? There have been some memorable examples like this windstorm that pummeled Salt Lake City, where the power in some areas was knocked out for several days. Well, if that happens, Dr. Phillips says you won't have much help from your gas guzzler either.
Obviously, there's a legitimate concern if you have a widespread outage, you won't be able to charge your vehicle. But by the same token, if you have a widespread electrical outage, the gas stations won't be able to pump gas.
Something else to think about, AAA finds that it actually costs less to charge your vehicle in Utah than almost anywhere else in the country. Excuse me, on average, you will pay a little more than $100 a month to charge compared to around $150 to $200 that it takes to fill up. Inflation busting bottom line, if you are in the market for a new car and are looking for a deal, it may be worth considering if electric would work for you. Guys.
Okay, I got a 24% charge on my car right now, so I hope it gets me home.
Almost.
We're hoping I might have to give him a boost.
Thanks, Matt.